welcome back, guys. Welcome. I was Darius here. 3 days of hard labor in the field behind us. So we're back to streaming. I done with all the harvesting work more or less. If everything will be fine, if there will be no nuclear strike or anything happening from Russian Federation, we will have a time to stream on the weekend more, I think. But you know, like, can be sure with this current war situation going on, and with how mad they the clown is. I mean Putin. Alright, so today the plan is Hades game, we have Elden Ring game, and of course Titan Quest. Titan Quest will start on legendary difficulty, and that's what I was saying when we need to actually change a lot of my relics for from health regen to probably some resistances. So we're gonna sort out those things today. Let's see what we actually need to change. Alright, we probably will be fine with current setup during the first two acts, and the first two acts is what I'm meant to go through. Also, my defensive ability kinda bad right now. At 610, starting with the third act, we will need to at least 800 here, if not 900. So that's I want to level up somehow. So let's see, minus piercing resistance very bad, only 10 vitality resistance. So the one thing I need to do something with is vitality resistance right away. I think I'm gonna sacrifice this reflection ring, alright, and get myself vitality resistance. This Jewel with demon blood. That's what we definitely need to do. Poison resistance minus 11 and minus 95 bleeding resistance. Jesus Christ, it's so fucked here. So we need to do something with this. Let's start with vitality resistance since it's the most important one. You can fight those guys.
Hello, strength. We barely have men enough to.
They will not attack me, right?
Your goods with
And of course, I
me.
don't have anything here, do I? Do I have the green ring? Not really. So we're gonna start right with checking out my Titan Quest Vault. Okay, there's actually the green ring over here. 27, but that's not the one I want. Lesser strength, lesser health. All right. Well, this one, that's also not the one. So we don't want. We're gonna lose this 29% constant damage reflection here. But this is like the sacrifices we need to make. So what else we need to sacrifice? Our health leash, potential something with. Yeah, don't really need a health gen on this X anymore, right? So we need something with resistances at least. Resistances maybe +1 to all skill, also not bad actually. It's not bad because I think I'm gonna remove this +2 to all skills from this helmet in favor of something like some resistances on it. Like there's this one, attack speed, energy, health regen +2. So this could be replaced my current weapon. That's like but this axe also given me this. This is also given me frost resistance and quite a bit of it. Okay, so let's start with the ring. Let's start with the ring first and foremost, and let's figure everything else along the way. Gonna take a couple of minutes here. A couple of minutes, you know, maybe even 20. We'll see. How. So I'm gonna keep the Aphrodite's favor. I should probably check if I have a better Aphrodite's favor here with better stats. Maybe somehow. Or is this the only one? Okay, there's like another one over here. So I can check it out. Check this out. Right. So the ring, we're probably just gonna do what we're gonna do. Just duplicate it. Alright, duplicate. So get a maximum health ring. Then we check in for the relics. So we need to remove this one. Alright, properties. Do I need to put it? Oh, I can. Okay, I can't remove it directly from a character. I need to remove it. Okay, I see. I see. Can tinker with this. Oh well, you're using a character. Well, need legendary crystal of Erebus with some stats with resistances. That is 20% to prison, poison, vitality, elemental resistance. That's the one. Put it over here. So what can I put on those legs, arms, or whatever? Like there's some wine grows with piercing resistance, for example, and some with the bleeding resistance. So maybe I should like work with that. Like get the wine grows with piercing resistance. There's yeah, this is like only damage. This is not gonna work. So I can get this one. The vine grows still, but the one with the piercing resistance. Anything else? Torsion armor, the fire resistance and piercing resistance. Mm, strength, fire, piercing. Okay, energy, resistance, health regeneration. Don't care. Piercing and piercing. It's a lot of piercing resistance. Do have a piercing and let's see. Let's check the defensive attribute life. What about defensive ability? 65 defensive ability, looking good. Bleeding resistance, resistance to fire, resistance. Well, we can try to get resistance to fire on a Caparis. A lot of piercing, so that's torso armor and shield. Energy leech. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. That's a weapon. Life leech. Don't care. Arms armor. Okay. Fire damage. Also we don't care. Golem heart. Amulet and rings. We don't care. Well, we do care, but not really. Let's just have some resistances. Offensive elemental. Not really. Don't care. All armor, health, piercing resistance. Also don't care. So there's a bleeding resistance over here. Do we have instant bat? There's a poison resistance. All armor. A lot of poison resistance. We can benefit from this one. From Legendary Pristine Plumelash. Burr hide. Bleeding resistance. And bleeding resistance. What about relics? Do we have any decent relics here? So there's a Dionysus wine skin that giving you physical resistance and some health, but I don't think I care about that. Not at all. Not at all. Lightning resistance, vitality, damage resistance, can enchant all armor. Fire resistance, dexterity. Okay, we need some lightning resistance along the way as well. Rings and amulet, a little bit poison element and vitality resistance. And more vitality resistance. Not better than demon blood, of course. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this setup.
So long. A good day to you.
So first of all, the ring, right? I was gonna max out my vitality resistance. Next, we need to remove +1 to all skills from here, +2 to all skills, and get my piercing, elemental resistance, poison, and vitality damage. In that regards, I get into much of vitality resistance. Maybe I need to replace the bonus on completion and demon blood over here. Alright. So removing bonus on completion over here. Removing the relics from those stuff. I'm okay with my shield. Nothing can be done in that regard. Also, the Aphrodite's favor. So piercing, elemental resistance, less piercing but more elemental resistance, less poison resistance for this one. Could be considering like for more elemental resistance, can reach the piercing resistance faster. With this one especially. Maybe need a complete piercing resistance over here. Okay, also,
Hermes guide.
didn't want to move him. Let's get back to my Technicrest World again. I'm gonna do some changes. So first of all, I want to remove all of those. Remove relics. Remove relics from all of this. Removing relics. Removing relics since I can't use enchanter right now or on a legendary difficulty, except I can go back to normal. Okay, so we remove the relics. So what I want, a better demon blood with a different bonus completion. Get back to my charms. Demon blood, we have energy leech, stun resistance, defensive ability, elemental resistance. I'm still like 13% elemental resistance demon blood. Could be the one we're looking for. Maybe the Caparez with more prison resistance as well over here. Also, there's a question: do we have a better? I think we have some armor that giving me resistances. So green items. Don't have any ice scale helmet, but have some armor. They have poison, vitality, element. Okay, this is 350. You have 500 damage reflection. Okay, there's a 500 damage reflection, but only energy. So there's some armors that can give you poison, vitality, elemental, bleeding resistance at least. The ice scale armor, but I don't have legendary version of it, unfortunately. What about here? 350, 350, and of course we don't have a better boots. Okay, so that's as good armor as we can. We need to farm this for more. For armor with some actual resistances.
I can ease your load.
All right, so let's start with this, and we put in demon blood with some elemental resistance on it. All right.
Your goods
Since
are
my
safe
vitality
with me.
resistance will be good. Okay, some elemental
I'll hold
resistance.
your things for you.
Then I take my helmet with. Well, actually, I can put everything else back over here. Putting everything back over here. Helmet will we need a piercing elemental, poison, vitality resistance on it.
Here I keep you.
Yeah, overall my constant damage reflection gonna drop down because of the shenanigans. So piercing is 26. Piercing is 26.
Hail, traveler! Store your things with
There's a
me.
bleeding resistance, health surgeon. Alright, there's a poison resistance. All armor, torso armor, and shields with a piercing resistance. So we want this piercing resistance be. Piercing resistance, poison resistance. We also want poison resistance, so that's gonna more or less max it out. And bleeding resistance, disasters. Also elemental resistance, disasters. I don't know, -10, -10, and -22. That's ain't good at all. If I have any sword with a lot of resistances, sword or mace, need to sort that out as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go in piercing resistance first. Sure, let's just put it over here, all of it. Piercing, bleeding.
Hermes guide you.
So there's go piercing on my torso. We have 55% resistance. Have poison resistance on all armor. 75 poison, already good. Better than it was before. Um, and there's a bleeding resistance. Bleeding resistance like very bad here. 53. If I put this one with a bleeding resistance here. Oh, what the heck. It's -60 and getting 116 health regen. So we at least have some health regen. But yeah, -60 bleeding resistance and minus elemental resistance. So we're saying
I can
this
ease your load.
Aphrodite's favor have a little bit more um, elemental resistances, 9% more. Piercing drop into 49. But overall, elemental resistance rising up. So can we get in that case, can we get a weapon with some elemental resistances and then replacing my legendary wine growth for is a bleeding resistance something with a bleeding resistance or something more like akin to more piercing resistance as well? Bleeding and piercing resistance maybe. So let's look for better. Yeah, we need this demon blood over here for that vitality resistance. Let's check out better swords for here.
Your goods are safe.
Someone so something with elemental resistances. I'm not sure if I actually have a good one. Let's start with axes. So go items to. Let's see this one. Bleeding and that's a damage. That's a damage. 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 Should I sort it out, right? It's actually sorting the weapon what it was doing here. Okay, that's a damage. Damage, health regen. Any resistances, please? That's my health regen. A bunch of those fire. Okay, there's fire resistance. But I mean, this was giving me like the same amount of frost resistance, so it doesn't really matter. No, 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 no. Let's check another one. Sort it out. No resistances, only damage. Damage, 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 damage. Okay, Frostburn, that's a vitality damage resistance here. Don't really care. Don't really care. Poison damage. Offensive ability. I will take something with defensive ability either. We need defensive ability as well. Poison damage, total damage, not good. And lastly, the last one of this. That's same already. So plus 2 skills and Naden mastery, looking fun. But okay, there's offensive ability, but no luck with that. There's the resistances. There's a defensive ability 30%, but minus 10% physical resistance. I hope that for enemies. Okay, not good, not good, and not good either. So like nothing, nothing that gives me some. There's some 20% poison and vitality resistance on this one, but I mean, it's not actually gonna cut out for our purpose. Do we have like throwing weapon? We need like, a lot of dexterity, but I actually can use some throwing weapons with a lot of resistances. Honestly, I don't really care what kind of weapon we're using. So maybe throwing weapon is like it's an answer for my blight here. Can I sort it out somehow? That's how much you can sort it out. S1 plus 2 skills in the warfare mastery. I don't care. I don't care about because I think I'm gonna increase my dexterity just to get myself some resistance, some defensive ability. There's this called cold resistance 55, but I already have more cold resistance to my current weapon, so it doesn't really matter. Elemental resistance plus 20. Alright. There's something with elemental resistance. Like 20 elemental. I can put it over here for now. Anything else with resistances, guys? Anything fire resistance and lightning resistance over here. 52% around. Also, some minus for charge. Minus 10. Okay. Okay. You are the candidate. The next candidate. What else we have here? The stone. There's like another. Increase. Okay. Lightning damage. Doesn't care. Shield block chance. Also doesn't really care. Doesn't really care about this. There's a 30% elemental resistance and minus recharge and plus 1 to all skills. This could be good, actually. This could be okay. Any of those swords. Let's put all of them here. This could be the one we're gonna replace my current one with. Fire, poison resistance. Poison resistance. So we need like piercing or elemental. So really don't care about anything else here apparently. Okay, there's another tab with those items. Yeah, doesn't look like those guys have some resistances. So the spaghetti, no resistances. They have 40 defensive skills. Don't really care about that. Okay, so what about throwing weapons? Throwing weapons. Anything with good minor resistances. Alright. Elemental resistance, that is. Physical damage. Cold resistance. Vitality resistance 25%. No luck. There's the defense ability 100 around and 15. Okay, elemental damage minus recharge. If that elemental damage, there's 50 vitality resistance area here. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is rate elemental resistance and minus recharge. We can look at this one as well. What else? What else? What else we have here? Physical damage. That's more or less damage. More or less damage. Okay, I mean, let's have like fast looking through, more or less also almost fast looking through. I look like. No, don't want to exit here.
With me, you can store your goods with
So
me.
what you got? Like instead of this, we have some sword here with minus recharge to destroy elemental resistances. Okay, this one with destroy elemental resistances looking good. And since like we don't have plus 4 to all skills anymore, only plus 2 thanks to Aphrodite's favor. Having this plus 1 here gonna increase my damage reflection just a tiny bit at least, right? Damage reflection here 71%, can go higher. And also giving me that minus recharge facilities to elemental resistances. I think we're doing this, so require a lot of dexterity for this. Dexterity gonna increase my defensive ability too. In fact, my defensive ability dropped down because defensive ability from battle awareness dropped down. So let's spend some points in dexterity. I wanted to put them into health. Let me be completely honest here. So this has got me around 700 defensive ability. And 33 33 elemental resistance area here. This was given dexterity as well, is it? So 23, 11, and 11 for both of them. Okay, okay. And if you get in like 7 or 5% permanent elemental resistance during to the quest. So only a bleeding resistance missing here. Can I get a bleeding and elemental instead of this bleeding over here? Because like health regen over here will not matter. I'll be honest, this health regen doesn't really matter. Not at all. So instead of this legendary wine grow, we want something bleeding and something elemental resistances. And then we want to spend more points into defensive ability or get something. Even if the defensive ability will be also good. We then rely more on my potions now to heal through that damage we're gonna get.
Here I keep you.
So let's see.
Hail, traveler! Store your things
First
with
of all, let's put
me.
this over here. Yeah, something like I said, piercing resistance also will be kind of okay to get. We're already against archers, 61% chance to avoid projectiles, even 69 actually when you get the boots back. But yeah, all that piercing damage from spears are gonna be very hard to deal, especially later on. So we do potentially want 85 or 880. 80 can go 85 80 piercing resistance. Let's start with the charms. Something that can give me elemental and bleeding resistance. Enchanted weapon. Life leech. That's shields. Rings and amulets. That's weapon. Amulets only. On the weapon. Piercing resistance. Okay, armor poison damage. Don't care. Total speed, also don't care. Okay, poison damage. It's energy leech. This one. All armor, chance electrical burn damage. Don't care about that. Vitality damage for all weapons. Surprisingly, don't care. Or not. Surprisingly, that is. So damage to demons, also called essence. Elemental damage can ring amulets, all weapons. I don't really know what can give me like bleeding resistance here. Maybe should check actually relics. Something for a bleeding resistance and potentially piercing or elemental as a bonus completion. So this is energy and defensive ability, torso armor only. There's some rings and amulets. I don't care about this. So intelligence and intelligence. Okay, there's a fire resistance. This one lightning resistance and vitality damage resistance. Torso only defensive ability and chance to dodge. It's bleeding damage, not a resistance, unfortunately. Intelligence, and just like all armor, stun, sleep, slow, and health regen. Health, I mean, and some elemental resistance, 18% instead of bleeding resistance. No, I want a bleeding resistance because the Sobex guys in Eternal Ember is gonna destroy me with such a huge bleeding resistance. Minus bleeding resistance, whereas bleeding damage. Now, give me. It's a bleeding damage, dudes. Torso energy regeneration and health and strength. Nope. Maybe we have something better over here. Like health, there's a bleeding resistance, but the shields and amulets. Alright. And experience, I don't care about this. What about Eternal Embers relics? All weapons, any armor, piercing resistance, movement speed, and defensive ability. Let's see. Chance vitality damage, dexterity, and defensive ability. So we have a chance for vitality damage on this. We have damage to humankind. I mean, this is giving me some piercing resistance. Alright, so I can't ignore it. If you have some bleeding resistance and piercing resistance on this, will be cool. Defensive ability and dexterity so far. And health, okay. Not okay. This is enchanting rings. Don't care. Piercing weapon. Don't care. And any amulets also don't care about that. So no luck with fighting bleeding. Okay, maybe I'm gonna just stick out with the vine grow here, like there. But that's like not good. Armor protection. Yes, I feel like the vine grow on my boots are just not good.
Along!
Run button.
I'll
Well,
hold your things for you.
it is not good, but I don't see anything better right now. So it's just getting a little bit of bleeding resistance, but not optimal. The health regen, since we replaced our sword, it's only it's only 16, right? Only 16 point health regen. Not gonna make any weather here for us. Alright, I want to get this defense ability to 800, so we're gonna put some more points into dexterity. Feels like okay, a waste. But yeah, 800 defensive ability. Maybe I'm not gonna get crit for that much. At least for this couple of days we're gonna play until we reach Act 4. 13 points remaining. We're getting a little bit 5% more elemental resistance later on. Just if I put all those points into health, maybe that's gonna be compensating my lack of this resistance over here. But generally, I need to find better ice scale armor with more defenses. Like actually some elemental resistances or some other resistances, because look at this. This is giving me plus 18 armor, this is giving me sleep resistance, don't care. This is giving me some strength and health, more or less okay, but not really. And this is all like this is like life leech, only 15% chance of happening, so also not good. Okay, so 13 points left, 1 point into health, 8700 health.
Hermes guide you.
And after 14 minutes talking and deciding on our balance, how to balance the things out, I think okay. So vitality resistance and poison resistance good. Poison resistance need to work on that. Bleeding resistance, I want it to in at least at minus 30. At least minus 30. Minus 60 is too much for eternal embers. And fire resistance more. I want it like a little bit higher as well. Can compensate like fire resistance. There are some bosses that didn't deal in tremendous fire damage, but I compensate for this with 60% damage absorption from Colossus form. 60% because we're not +4 to all skills anymore. Okay, guys. Yeah, time to like actually start the round and see how the damage reflection working over here. Very slow. It's working, but it's very slow. So I need to periodically drink my potions, because our health regen's not doing shit anymore. I mean, it wasn't that good already at the end of epic difficulty, even if it's 500, even if it's 900. Health regen, we weren't doing that much. Okay, those guys dealing 47 and 13 damage reflection to themselves. They don't even have the weapon. That's what's going on. So they not doing it. Let's teleport back on the portal. Also get myself a potion of experience over here.
You defeated. Please bring word to
Today is instead of a +9 degree of Celsius outside, we have +12.
grabbed him by Zeus.
+12 degree of Celsius, but it's feeling like so cold. I mean, so I haven't been at home. Nobody been at home except my cat. We left him. Didn't brought him to the village because he has he's having stress every time he's like getting in a car. And well, nobody was like living here basically for 3 days, and it's like so cold now. Didn't I didn't get like yesterday later quite late. So yeah, super cold and super low damage on damage reflection. I mean, it's not bad. It's not that bad, but it's the same thing that we had at the beginning of epic difficulty, basically. The damage reflection doesn't look that good because those guys dealing very low damage to begin with at the first two acts. It's gonna be better starting with the Hades act. Well, starting with the third act, even. Killing them and killing them slow. Also have some minus recharge here, so I can use the rally more often. Right, 40%, 40 seconds recharged, and 25 seconds duration.
A human. These
So
creatures.
for 25 seconds, I can have bonus elemental resistances. You know, a little bit bonus of. Yeah, so our elemental resistance can get to almost max out here. Almost. Speaking of almost, we actually have a new emotes here in chat. Have almost emote and Ukrainian emote. Wait, is this like the? Oh, I saw this guy was like beating up on this people over here. It did look like that at my angle. Okay, we need like some taunt here. Probably need to attack with satyrs because it's not doing a shit. Oh, like got mind controlled him. Nice. Forgot the Aphrodites can do that. Okay, that.
I don't know when.
Quest done. Switching back to my perfect block, which I haven't like chance to use at all. We're doing like here and there 2k damage reflection.
Traveler, please. Without this medicine.
Okay, that guy actually dealt 22k to himself. Yeah, so far our highest damage reflection is 53k. But I really want to reach to reach
Now I can make the journey to the
100k, right? Want to get that achievement. Okay, the mirror buff, I'll take this. Accidentally mind control the guy. $300 damage reflected. I'll take
I
that.
know it's dangerous here.
Let's collect more animals around here. Especially bring them to Harpies, right? Harpies giving you giving them additional damage, and that's like working perfectly well for me. How much? Okay, so 99 health regen when we have, and 171. Okay, 99 when we have the adrenaline, and 171 when I use in my rally. So it's not that we don't have like energy or health regen at all. Still keeping some. Those demons are doing some damage to themselves. Good, good. I'll take that.
The necklace! I wonder if these...
We got the necklace. That necklace. Okay, Arctic mirror buff. There was like 47 damage reflections, 4700. So apparently, yeah, the highest damage reflection we were getting in Ragnarok after all. That's 53k. You see, that was damage reflected from a Frost Giant King. And before that, we have a lot of damage reflection reflected from the bull, from Yao Guy bull in the third act, because apparently that dot fire damage, it's actually stuck in. Counters damage reflection. Should use a rally more frequently here. Okay, can't do anything with those guys.
All it is when you...
Skip.
I'm busy enough supplying this spot. Thank
Do
you
we
for
really
not
need
loitering.
to sell the items now?
If I look, to be honest,
I can wait till the Egypt Act, right? And sell the greens for higher prices. Let's play it smart here. Okay, here are Arcane Mirror buff. So let's get those guys. My animals here. Yeah, they critin I mean, even with improving
I
defensive
was
ability.
taking. You should be careful.
So they critin me here and there. So let's see how much damage reflected will be against this guy. 300, 900. Okay, it wasn't that fast, right? I feel like it was like way faster on the first two difficulties on legendary. The damage reflection, the speed in which with which that guy died was like slower than usually. .64 damage reflection. Okay, that doesn't look that good. Just gonna skip that guy. Let's provoke more satyrs. Almost all dead. Yeah, bring that harpy buff. More damage means more damage reflection. I mean, more damage to me. Yeah, we don't suffer from resistances, from my negative resistance, especially bleeding resistance, as for now. Right, like I say, even if I was without changing anything for this build, if we're gonna get with that health regen we had back on epic difficulty, this first act should be like no challenge at all for the build. In fact, it will be like even easier to play because I don't need to use the potions. Right, my health regen is just gonna deal with the damage naturally. So it is. Okay, let's see what, how much we're gonna get damage from the skeletons. How much damage reflection we can do. So far, does look like we can face stun them more or less. I didn't even use the potion there. Okay. Doesn't look that bad. Obviously, like I say, this build, you know, this build working, working contrary in contrary to the other builds. Like other builds usually have the maximum DPS at the beginning of the act. Each act, like first two each difficulty, right? First two acts we have the maximum damage, and then the DPS slowing down towards the Hades and especially the Ragnarok act, because the level difference between your hero and the enemies growing, and growing a difference between your offensive and defensive abilities of the enemies. This build working a little bit different in that regard, right? We're starting very slow, our cleaning speed slower in the first acts because the damage of the enemies are, and the health, proportionate damage to health is quite different at the beginning of the difficulties compared to that Ragnarok act when everything has a lot of DPS, so you can clear them faster. I'm expecting that same things happen on legendary difficulty, of course. In fact, I need to mention this, but it does look like the damage reflection here from those guys actually more better than damage reflection. They dying faster than they were dying on epic difficulty.
The water by our village.
Yeah, I need to notice this. They're dying actually faster. Let's go and kill a boss meanwhile. Need to deal with the boss. The Boar Snatcher. Don't want to skip him. Come, you fall spider. Okay, he just killed the boar here. He didn't save that poor guy. Okay, he's life leeching me, and I life leeching him even more in return. So I like that. Absolutely. Teleport back in the fountain. So the boss fight wasn't that threatening. I'm gonna grab additional health bonus from next quest. That's the plan. Okay, 3k damage reflection, 25. We get 25 points.
Mortal, if the spiders are not destroyed.
How it's like actually impossible 25 points damage? That's make no sense. Like, and then we have 2300 right after. Making no sense at all. Like 1500, okay. 615 and 2k, like that's such a huge difference. Okay, all that here. Let's grab the chest. And the last boys over here. Why I don't have any green items from them? So strange. Usually those guys drop in a lot of greens. Well, not today apparently. Yeah, so far we got like one legendary. But we got it from quest as quest reward. But then again, it does look like we 59 minutes since we started streaming. However, like we started playing only like maybe 10 minutes ago, 15.
You have cleansed the poor. Thank you, stranger.
Okay, didn't got myself to 9k over here. How about I just go and put that point, attribute point? Okay, 9k health. For the sake of the feng shui. Hopefully, like I say, this a little bit more health than usual gonna help me with dealing with the lack of resistances, right?
I used to sell plows and scythes to farmers, but since the monsters, it's been
Hopefully.
swords and shields. Artemis guide you.
Let's proceed further. There's Shrine of Mastery. This time around, actually, Shrine of Mastery doing something, increasing my overall damage fraction. Quick Recovery also have 53 seconds recharge and duration 45 seconds, so I more or less can keep it permanent. Not exactly permanent, but I can use it definitely more often. I was using it before. Should pay attention to that. Okay, gather these birds. Let them break their beak against my impenetrable armor. Well, it's not that impenetrable anymore. Not enough health regen. So, you know, like even with my quick recovery, my block chance is only 81%, so I didn't reach like 100% that we usually do with quick recovery. That's because this shield actually have very low block chance, 35% only. You can equip it technically on level 11, but yeah, we actually did, right? We got it on level 11. So you guys have a good damage, but its block chances are low. I mean, it's also obvious because it's like not looking like it doesn't have the area of like of a real great shield, for example. Doesn't have that. Need to watch out my health more thoroughly here. Small dead. The good thing the adrenaline helping right now. With this additional like 100% health regen from the only wine grow piece we left, the adrenaline actually helping. Little bit, but it's helping. Increasing my block chance. Get my rally. Those guys not really attacking me, so I didn't really care.
You got trouble. The dead raise their hand. The truth is, I'd have returned to them.
Got this stuff. Let's go and turn in a quest in Sparta, because I'm tending to forget those quests, especially today. I think.
Hippias, old Hippias was...
Yeah, like I woke up and I forget everything, to do everything that I usually do in the morning.
So, go on, don't make him wait.
So you go now.
That's like how out of the routine, usual routine I am right now.
Everyone's talking. Yes,
I found out with all the Lucy's.
Get one skill point from a previous quest from Leonidas. And yeah, we don't have anything to put the skill points onto. Unfortunately, I can get my okay, resilience. That's that's not gonna do the thing because yeah, it's already 60 seconds is maximum minus recharge for adrenaline. Can I have like some more points somewhere? Unfortunately not. Like shield smash, I can put that into shield smash. It's not gonna do that much, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay, this guy's killing them fast. That's good. And like the 3 chests. I'm gonna check this chest as well. But yeah, like so now, so far this build's like feeling more or less manageable. More or less manageable. I really don't know like what we're gonna want to spend my remaining points here. Do I want to increase my defensive ability to 900? 800 gonna be good as far as like a third act. 800 still good for a third act in legendary difficulty in most places, but starting with the Hades, you're gonna get like some crit here and there, and the Ragnarok monster's definitely gonna crit me a lot. Which more importantly, that monsters in hardcore dungeons gonna crit me a lot. So increasing getting more health instead of defensive ability, maybe not as a good idea as I initially thought it will be. Honestly, I thought we were gonna get like some artifacts, maybe relics or charms that giving me 65 defensive ability here and there. But that didn't work out for me very well. Let's get a potion. Potion of experience, please. Hello, Angrid. Good morning to you. Which boss gave you the most trouble so far? The boss itself, hard to tell, you know. Hard to answer like right now. Like, I feeling the bosses were the most trouble from the bosses I had so far. That's like it took me sometimes to actually kill them because of their low attack speed and damage reflection. So there was the Dragon Leech. There was a Dragon Leech. He was killing himself very slowly, surprisingly. What else was killing it very slow? Let me think. Okay, there was Yao guy, the demon bull in the third act. I actually almost died to him because well, his fire dot damage was quite big, and I was just standing there doing nothing. But I did have enough time, like 2 seconds to react, and I proc my Colossus form, and that's the damage absorption came into play. So it didn't actually kill me, and I was face tanking. I got like 42k damage reflected back on him, basically in a couple of seconds due to those dots, fire dots. So it probably was not the most trouble, but the most dangerous boss. Oh, okay, so I know the most trouble boss was that priestess, high priestess of the flame, in Ragnarok. Yeah, that's absolutely the most troublesome boss. because it took me like 5 minutes to kill her. Her damage reflection was so bad. And she was doing also a decent amount of dot damage with fire, when she, especially when she summoned that fire worm. Yeah, that was the most troublesome boss for this build on epic difficulties so far, basically. We'll see how this is gonna go on legendary, since our resistance is kind of bad. I'm not even sure how I can improve my elemental resistances here. All right. Like I say, we're getting 5% from the quest, and that's about all. So those could be potentially more bosses, more troublesome bosses in terms of damage on legendary. We'll see. We'll see. Oh look, this guy's dealing damage to it. Need to use a potion. Didn't used to actually pressing this potion buttons on this build so far. Got another blue item here, piston resistance, reduction in trumpet duration, 161 defense ability, +1 to rogue and arrows mastery, and 15 total speed. Not actually that bad for level 54, not the greatest. Not the greatest amulet either. Have a lot of dexterity, so we can, I don't know, want some elemental resistances there as well. That turtle dealt 12k damage reflected just to herself. Good to go, Mrs. Turtle. I definitely like it. Been running a reflection build too. I'm on epic difficulty so far, but I'm lacking the materials to make my mirror. Yeah, we were using the Wrath Guard earlier, and then Lion Roar, I believe, which is also has damage deflection. The one redeeming feature of the mirror is, well, basically that damage. Yes, the mirror wall, right? It's 300 damage reflection, so it does help quite a bit. Also, I'm seeing this damage completion bonus here. 1 health regeneration. Can I have like better completion bonus? I should look for this. Maybe elemental completion bonus will be better for this. I should check out if there's elemental completion bonus. That's like +1 health regeneration, not doing that much. Stun and energy leech resistance we have from something somewhere else. I just crafted it. I mean, I have the ingredients for a mirror, so I did craft it. I cheated a little bit and crafted it via my Titan Quest World. I'm usually that's the first time I ever crafted artifact in Titan Quest World. Usually I'm going like to all means to put all the required ingredients on my character. And the character is a gold, mind you. And I crafting like 20 of from 20 to 50 of those artifacts, so get the best bonus on completion I can get. It's taking like crafting artifact taking me at least a couple of hours usually for any of the builds, but yeah, I decided that it's time to like to save some time for me. More time means I actually can put this time to like put in some um, builds on my on the Discord or well, playing more games, streaming for longer. Didn't mean to go this way, but like since we're over here. The Satyr's not doing that much of damage reflection to themselves. On the other hand, the horse people kill themselves quite fast. Good thing for them. Because the quest, a very important quest here is giving you +2 to all skill, +2 to attribute points.
A gentle, you see, I am.
That's exactly what we need. Okay. Got another blue item here, a third item today. In basically half an hour since we actually started playing the Spear of Nemesona. I actually should have like check out the spears. Maybe there's some spears with more elemental resistances than my sword. Then we don't have much of spears that giving +1 to all skills, right? Okay, maybe there's something with more elemental resistances. Okay, okay, that's an idea. This one, the Spear's Vitality damage. 98 Vitality damage could be useful for a Spear Vitality build. I'm not sure for how much, but... Okay, not that awful. It's a level 51, however. Still in a quest.
My.
And yeah, 2 attribute points, so I'll gladly take this.
A blacksmith of remarkable skill.
Yeah, Master Blacksmith.
I was on my. I lost my.
Yeah, also, always first questioning his remarkable skills. He wasn't selling anything good. Anything that good.
So the skeleton in future times.
You have put an end to a great.
So
Okay, Skeleton Raiders. Got this, so Master Blacksmith, good on the side quest, proper offering as well. Oh, like somehow I didn't pick up the proper offering quest before. So what I want to do, is to try to change this artifact bonus on completion for some elemental damage, right? And check out my vault for any spear with elemental resistances and +1 to all skills if possible. Let's check this out. So first of all, the artifact. Do we have elemental change bonus? So okay, resist elemental we do have. Have defensive ability as well. So resist elemental give me 18 elemental resistance instead of 1 health regen. Sounds like way more important than 1 health regen, I would say so. And yeah, let's check the spears. The spears, something that giving me resistances. This one +1 to all skills and 25 elemental resistance. More dexterity. But doesn't have minus recharge. And I can check it out. Anything else? Fire damage. Piercing damage, physical damage. Okay, Hunter Defense Mastery, minus energy, nope. That's ain't good. That's health regen. 2 points, doesn't really matter. This one has no luck with this one. Defensive ability and +5 to resilience. 150 defensive ability. Looking good, like honestly, defensive ability looking always good here on this build, but not something I can afford to right now. If it's coming to replacing my, let's sort out this thing here. If it's coming to replace my elemental resistances, of course. Defensive ability, like I say, we can spend the rest of the points to get a little bit more, rest of attribute points into dexterity. No luck here. Physical damage, defensive ability 200. I like this. I like that 200 defensive ability, but like I said before, it's not something we can afford. Okay, I don't see any like immediate answer to my problem here.
Storage for the burdened
Yeah,
traveler.
so this one has 28 elemental resistance, already more or less than my current sword, and +1 to all skills, but no minus recharge. So I guess like this sword is the best we can afford so far. All right. The best we can get so far.
Bye.
Oh, forgot the artifact.
Our chests are spacious and secure.
So this new artifact, we get in my fire resistance to 41, which is already good, and 29 for
Your goods
frost
are
and lightning
safe with me.
resistance. Like I say, we get an additional 5% from proper offering quest. So that means 34% on the fire, lightning and cold. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. I think. I will try to live with that. At least that's the thing. But our health regen drop it down to 168 when I using a rally and adrenaline. A rally only 24 points, and without rally it's 14 points. 14 points is absolutely nothing for legendary difficulty. Good morning, Wrangle. Welcome, welcome. It's like so unusual to to start streaming in instead of Monday in Tuesday. But yeah, like I mentioned before, guys, almost all harvesting work already done in a village. So if nothing gonna prevent me from, you know, like there's the situation on the front lines escalating even further, rather not in the front lines. but the Putin, there's a danger of nuclear strike. People are all talking about this. Since he gone even madder, he became even madder than he was before. So if nothing else like happening, there's no more work more or less left in a village. So we have more time to stream on weekends. Have had a chance to see any of the game Dark and Darker? No, no. The name doesn't even ring any bells. What is this? I know there's today's Dark and Darker. Let me check this out. Okay, it's it's a planning to release dungeon crawler PvP team based and RPG. Oh, looking good. Yeah, I have like no idea what kind of like game's gonna be releasing soon. Absolutely out of the loop. Wait, it's not. Wait, it was free for all weekends. Wait, it's apparently it's not the one. The one here is saying it's release days in date in 2023 and in the first quarter, nonetheless. So that's not the one, is it? Do you have any other Dark and Darker? Let's see. That's like the only one I found on Steam. It's the same game, but why is saying the release date in like in next year? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't say it's like an early access. That's not a release, but okay, but you're saying it'd be free on weekends, but it's not released yet. What? How? Was it like some beta test? Yeah, like I say, no idea what like the closest game to be released. Like since the war started, I before the war I was usually checking out like my favorite site for new game releases. Well, it's actually called Releases.com, and oh, okay, so it's like test of the game. Let's see. Looking promising. What like 20 second what I saw 20 second of the game there on the Steam page, looking promising to me. But yeah, since the war started, I'm absolutely like no idea what's going on being to release because I know that most likely any new games I will not be able to afford. Okay, Shadow Mode ad. In fact, there's the new game launched today. We were talking with this like I was thinking also back in the days, like a year and a half ago, I guess, like when it was back in the days was playing a Vigil, The Longest Night, and there was this dark witchcraft, a black witchcraft game, which was looking similar to the Vigil, The Longest Night. It was saying to be released in, last year, but they never like released it. And it actually was released today or yesterday. But in any case, the price is like just unaffordable for me. It's like almost 700 hryvnias. Usually, like I would, usually I would hesitate to buy the game like for that price, but right now it's like absolutely no. If that was a triple game like Cyberpunk, for example, was costing quite a bit more than that. I got it on release date right away. Same goes for Outriders and stuff. But yeah, like what I'm saying, the economical situation here is getting to shit. We had the dollar, the cost of a dollar to hryvnia, right? And the dollar is the international currency Ukraine used to make the all the international basically transaction with. So everything here, right? If buying using a dollar from abroad, like our import, and everything here is
Well, I
depending on
don't
the
get money.
prices
Goodbye now.
of a dollar, basically, and the prices are grown up from 27 hryvnias to 45, 43. Basically, it's increasing almost twice. So all the saving people who still left some savings in hryvnias, not like I left anything. I mean, all my savings I was keeping at home and well in my previous place, and didn't took that much back when I left. So they all burned down. But yeah, like basically they became twice poorer than were before, and the prognose, the analytics saying that it's even worse. Back in 2014, I was skipping, and up until 2014, I was skipping all my savings in the bank, on my bank account. There was significant amount there. I have inheritance from my wife, basically future wife, yet never happened, from her family. But yeah, and we were very well. We were doing very well. Like she was an artist. We had a lot of money. We're keeping them in bank accounts, and then 214 came, and since my contract wasn't like allowing me to get my money back from the deposits, and the dollar increased towards the hryvnia twice than it was at the beginning, so almost all my savings were gone. Since then I started keeping my savings at home, and well, that's like how it ended. Nobody like was expecting a full scale attack with the rockets um, blowing up all around the Ukraine. I'm glad I survived with my life back when it started. In any case, Randall's saying, yeah, the people who made Dark and Darker didn't expect so many people to play it. It's gone crazy, but the game looks like it's going to be a great game when it's released. So if from what I saw, it does look like that Warhammer action game, whatever it's called, Vermitude. Or is it like does it have like different feeling? Okay, it's a D&D style game,
When the first my husband.
but it's action game, like Dark Alliance, the new Dark Alliance. I mean,
Blades, shields, push. So long.
how are we doing on side quests here? Green Widow, a proper offering, proper offering. Let's get myself that resistances.
Seeker, you are welcome.
Yeah, 5% permanent elemental resistance.
Welcome, you warrior. I have given.
So basically now we have, like I say, 34 cold and lightning, and 46 fire resistance, 46 is more important elemental resistance. Okay, looking good. Lightning resistance is important when you're fighting those Dragonians, but 34 should be fine. I think 34 should be fine against Dragonians. Let's get more of experience potions here, please. Those guys not dealing that much of damage reflection back there. And I'm not gonna kill himself fast enough. I'm gonna check this darker than black and not black, darker than dark. The proper name. Dark and darker. Okay, dark and darker. I'm gonna definitely check it after the stream, Wrangle, if anything change. I guess there's some footage, right, on Twitch, so we can actually check the gameplay. People are calling it dark hole because it's like dark hole. Yeah, escape from a dungeon type of thing, solo or multiplayer. Oh, that's like I never actually like. I know that Escape from Tarkov is very popular, but like never even like saw the gameplay of that game. Never, I mean. Oh, I smacked the rat because accidentally put the mind control on him. Alright, need to get a side quest over here. Kill a couple of spiders. One bar away from level 68. Meanwhile, okay. Doesn't really matter since like we're not gonna use my skill points on anything. Oh, that guy killed himself with 2 hits. This kind of damage reflection against boss type of enemies. This is what I want to see here. The build. This kind of damage reflection is welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna say medieval dungeoneering. I will be getting the game 100% sure. Well, I mean, it's 2 years from now. Well, 1 year, more than 1 year. It's 2023, right? Maybe they're gonna run the early access for it. Maybe there'll be early access for it. I mean, I should re-evaluate my stance on early access games. Like there's like Fishcraft mentioned last week. There's some early access games that are actually worth playing, and they're even better than some of the full releases. So I should look more into early access games as well, if there's like opportunity for me to play. Especially as a streamer, and could be fun, some of them. Okay, meanwhile, guys, we're getting close to that Spellbreaker Elite. Do I care about him? Not really. Most the most of damage reflection coming from my gear that can be dispelled, so we should be fine. There's a level up. The only problem he's not like giving doing that much of damage to himself. And Hail Mighty Hero, thank you very much for following. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Magic equipment for sale.
There's a random trader over
Goodbye.
here. So what we can do with this, right? Like Lucid Dream, more physical damage, vitality damage. Doesn't really matter. Can't put any scenery here, can I? And yeah, we're down with Shield Smash and Pulverize. Everything in order. Can increase anything of this. I can increase technically my perfect block, giving me more movement speed, but it's already like will be more than a movement speed limit. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep those skill points unused from now on. The build in terms of skill points is completed already. Yeah, that's how it is. It was actually completed in level 45. Alright, like no kidding. We just like put in some points in unnecessary skills, like I say, Pulverize here, Pulverize and Shield Smash. It was absolutely unnecessary for the build, because we're rarely attacking if, no, if at all. Okay, there's another elite. Bring it on. Dead, no challenge. Getting closer to the Gorgon's fight. Actually, like really close. Battle marker not gonna do anything for me. Gonna take it nonetheless. Those guys are gonna take ages to kill. Maybe not. Yeah, so compared to epic difficulty when it helps have health regen, like you see, given faster into difficulty, even we're currently more or less in the middle of first act legendary difficulty, but there's a huge difference in terms of my health here, how my health's like dropping down significantly and fast as well. There's even like 600 damage, 693 blocked from a crit over there. So I need more defensive ability.
Is it safe now?
More defensive ability. 800. Wait. Oh, I see. We were dispelled at some point. After Spellbreaker, we had been dispelled another time. Okay, so that's why I was getting created. Oh, that makes sense. I was like, how is it 800 not enough? Should be enough for the first act. Still taking some damage here. Yeah, but at least those guys not critting. Alright, and a boss fight right away. Those guys are the Gorgons were an old challenge on the previous difficulties. In fact, it doesn't look like they challenge at all here. Except this girl healing faster than she killing. Okay, she killed herself finally. Never mind. No challenge, but we did spend more time killing the Gorgons that we usually do on normal and epic.
I can't believe I let. Thank you, but goodbye.
That did happen. Okay, let's see if we can finally get myself some decent Stonebinder calves from the girls. From the Gorgons. Really, like, I haven't saw any Stonebinder calves like in ages, basically. More than a year. That never like dropped for me. That's like unnatural, is it? By the way, Rangel, have you saw our new emotes? I got like some ideas, and I actually brought those ideas for almost dodged emote. So we have it now. It's a let me show you guys how our almost dodged emote looks like. So it's a Battle Jar Alexander from Elder Ring, right? The Battle Jar, and he's almost dodged, right? Half of his body missing, but he almost dodged. And you mean, you know, like it is related to me because Alexander is actually my real name in real life, so
Please.
it kinda I
Farewell.
kinda relate to that. As Monster Lit. Yes, and we have like another mod. The Ukrainian Richard with the national flag. You know, like often the football fans put in those kind of marks on their cheeks. Oh, by the way, guys, like I just remembered, but it's legendary difficulty. That's mean we fight in Hydra. Oh, that's even better, Angrid. The space dude, Trident. That's so cool. Yeah, this is our Trident that piercing, you know, the herd of the Russian Federation has the dual-headed chicken. All right, the perfect, and we have our Trident, perfect instrument for dealing with the chicken. Oh, there's a random caravan driver here. Okay. He want my items and loot. Not so risky. It's like every time I see those caravan vendors, like randomly, right? Not on the usual places. I remember that. Remember the moment from what it's called? Oh my god, the game about the Dark Souls like game. Uh, Jesus Christ, the soul. Oh my god, I didn't get to the quest here. Meanwhile, what the game name? let me check my library. There's the Hollow Knight. Oh my god, the Hollow Knight. Okay, yeah, I never played the Bloodborne. So the Hollow Knight, right? And there was a moment, there was a bank, right? You can invest your souls into that bank, so like keeping them from disappearing when you died. You can go and retrieve from a bank and do like buy some expensive stuff, right? And it was like going and putting those souls into that bank, and then the guy who was running the bank, he just ran away with my money. Yeah. The Mayhem Berserker saying the Templar. Good. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Mayhem Berserker.
Hold on there. Whatever you do,
It is not
don't
only
go in
Templar,
there.
it's a
That
damage.
thing is dangerous.
It is damage reflection build, Templar. So basically we're staying and doing nothing and letting enemies to kill themselves.
We sent a scout. It seems as if
Yeah, you know, like he ran away with all my souls, and I was like, I got like a decent amount of souls. I came to collect them back because there was like an expensive item I was collecting for, and I was like dying like really a lot back there. I was came to collect my cash back, and imagine my surprise when I saw the empty space. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the trader? Where's the bank? He ran away. Yeah, the Berserker saying started to play the Templar, but switched now for the Corsair. The Templar itself is well, it's a good build. Templar is a good build if you're using Storming weapons for this. It has the problem is offensive ability if you're using melee weapon. So if you're not good doing a damage reflection, a Storming weapon for it like looking okay. I would say so. It does have it does have like offensive ability with premonition, but it's generally not enough to do much of this. But serving build like with Nightmare serving as distraction, a little bit of spells and a Phantom Strike. Can you you can do Phantom Strike with serving weapons, right? Yeah. And there's a Psionic Touch, serving weapons. Could be good. The Corsair is the Rock plus, I forgot the second mastery. Was it the Rock? Okay guys, Hydra, Hail Hydra. I'm gonna put myself in the Titan form. Let's see. It's not doing that much of damage reflection back. What the heck, Hydra? Do better. 70. What is this? What the bullshit it is? Oh, I'm gonna like die here. No potions here. Hydra, disappointed. Let's... Okay, this is the slowest boss fight as of yet on legendary difficulty. Oh my god, like no damage at all, Hydra. We could face Dunker, like, but what a disappointment. At least we got some legendary here. Not a good one, however. The Bone Greaves. Alright, fire resistance and a little bit of dexterity at level 37. It's one of the earliest legendary item, but yeah, it's not very good.
Hail! You, if you see our troop.
Oh well. The good news, like we were managing to survive the Hydra onslaught so far. Also, I noticed I forgot to put Titan Quest total deaths here. Alright. We're still on 0 deaths, guys. Legendary difficulty. This build still keeping the 0 deaths. Hopefully that's gonna last. The most dangerous one will be like fighting with Toxic Anubis and a Toxicus. Maybe the most dangerous will be actually that Nate guy from... Yeah, he was like punching me so hard on epic difficulty.
You were in the swamp. After the scouts get back.
That thing injured.
Okay, quest done. I forgot about my experience potions. 2 quests done without experience potions. What a fool. I swear. But yeah, the Nate... In fact, we weren't suffering that much from Toxicus, right? He just killed himself really fast. He didn't done much of damage to me. I'm gonna grab the green item, please. Rally, increase in my health regen and damage reflection. So next area, the catacombs, right? That's a potential area, catacombs and like Gnosis labyrinth. You actually can meet the Toxicus the Slayer is there. There's very low chance for that to happen. In fact, I only met him like twice, maybe thrice, during all the 16 hours I went through those areas. 16 hours I spent in general on Titan Quest. But the chance still exists. Oh, there's Elite here. Got him. Almost no challenge.
Ah, I shall not.
So we have the Green Widow, I believe. The only side quest left here. I'm gonna go and turn it out. Turn it on. I mean, turn it in. Back to Delphi. Before I forgot completely.
I dreamt of my husband.
And yeah, let's see what's awaiting us in the catacombs. I really wish, and I mean it's probably
I
will be
beg of you,
true,
please tell King some.
but the boss there will kill himself like way faster in catacombs than the Hydra did. Yeah, I think he has like way more like DPS than his Sin, and that's a good news. This rat slowed himself down. Die already, you vermin. Doesn't look any stone binders over here. The flag a little bit blocked. They're not very fast, so they're not killing themselves as fast as I would like to see here. Especially this Gorgon. It's 161, like 161 is her normal damage. Disastrous, disastrous. And then need to run all the way around here. Getting to the second floor all the right away. And more snakes. And my shield, the mirror shield. Yeah. 300 guarantee 300% of damage reflection. .94 damage reflect. Okay. They die decently fast. Never mind. I was starting getting those divine potions. Maybe I should go and buy some divine potions for me for this build. I mean, yeah, that divine potion killing absolutely more. Divine or even titanic potions. We can go to the Eternal Embers DLC right away, and that's like where they selling the titanic potions. We don't need them right now. I don't think there are anything dangerous that we need a better potions for the first two acts at least. Alright, but starting from the third act, I think we need to replace all the health potions for titanic potions. That will be the plan. We accidentally hit the skeleton. Got him mind controlled. And here goes the boss fight. Here goes the boss fight, but I can open the door. Okay, we're good. Let's see. 500, okay, 2400 damage reflection. So yeah, he killing himself faster than Hydra. He's not dealing that much of damage reflection, but at least his health also not as much as the Hydra had. The door was the real boss, right? There was one point in time
Mysterious. We must act
It did
quickly.
happen just recently. We're playing on a beta patch, and there was a door in those hardcore dungeons, in Egyptian dungeon, that like won't budge at all. You know, I was playing for my Cursed Shrine Challenge Conqueror, and I died a couple of times to reach that place with that door, and it wouldn't like open.
Phaedra sent you.
It put me in such a bad mood, but like after like I was complaining for 5 minutes, deciding rather like to give up on the dungeon completely, or to go back and start the dungeon from the beginning. You know, like to go to main menu.
Welcomes whatever it was that
The door actually opened after like 5 minutes or so. So sometimes just enough amount of complaining helping.
Once, well, I did not believe that.
Yes, no, not always, but additional shrine of experience here, and I can take that. May as well check the chest. Yeah, those mad now with the poison damage, they slow in themselves. Alright. Because the slow is retaliating back to them. Reflecting back, or errors to say. And that's why it's like taking the time to kill him. Okay, I collect all those girls. I didn't open a chest. The Samtra's not doing much damage to themselves, okay? 2200. That was at least alright. And also rally. Like I say, I need to actually to use rally more often. Unfortunately, it's like not permanent. We can make it permanent. That will be if I have like enough, around 50 recharge, right? That will be make it permanent, I think. So that's like the cool thing, because this is giving me that 75 damage deflection and 60% elemental resistances. Good morning, Nickenstrope. Welcome, welcome. Rangel was mentioning a new game, Dark and Darker, that was free for weekends. And I also remember there's like another game we were talking long ago about that the Black Witchcraft. It was released today. It's like kind of similar to what's it called? The Vigil of the Longest Night. It actually was released today. Oh, you looked at it. Also, I read I read your message before the stream and look at the screenshot. So you wouldn't believe me how difficult it will be to manage my stamina was there. Like, but now you experience the stamina problem. And like I said, there was a problem even without me like swinging my weapon most of the time and missing. So that's a thing. A lot of time it was my very first playthrough. A lot of time I misjudged the distance since I had like ultra sword, and it resulted in me like swinging basically for nothing. That huge animation time, determined back, and stamina consumption. It wasn't a very pleasant experience, but I did like a build. I did like a build. I thought you went like 80 strength, so I guess you were using one-handed one-handed stance. I mean, I was using the weapon in one hand and shield in another. Also, I didn't show the turtle shield. What the heck, mate? Where's the most powerful? You were saying stamina, but where's that turtle shield? I really wanted to see it. I feel like you were using it, but for the screenshot's sake, you just got some random shield that looking better. If that's the case, don't lie to me here. Yeah, so I only had problems fully charged heroes at the stamina constitution. I don't think the maximum stamina would help. The standard light attacks were fine stamina wise, so it was like two-handed. The shield only came out for the parries. Oh, I see. But you still went for 80 strength. And like, mind you, like you were saying that when you misses, you get like that the punishment from stamina wise. So mind you that you actually using that ultra sword, right? Ultra great sword, which is how the highest reach compared to the grafted sword I was using. But yeah, like I mean, I like my previous build. I like my previous build. I can't complain about it. I feel like way more irritated with the dragon fight last time with the plague dragon on my current build. Way more irritating than with the ultra sword, honestly. Did I get a fountain, guys? Okay, we got a fountain. We're good. Got a fountain. Got all the quests here. That's all the quests were reset. And let's see if you can get the highest damage reflection from that Automatoi here. Maybe it could be more than 50k. I really hope. Yeah, because 80 is 120 strength in two-handed, also it's more damage the bigger the effects of the buff. If you check the final screenshot, I could do almost 1400 damage. Yeah, that's like that's quite a bit more than my character. I was doing like 800 from normal attack, around that number.
Yes?
So it's quite a bit of difference. But you still were complaining it was slow, right? DPS wise. Well, it's not your dual weapon, dual hand build. Okay, this guy not dealing any damage because we're staying in this stupid cloud. We need to kill this Harpy first. Now she can do some damage reflection or not. This is stupid. let's moving on. You didn't saw that happen, guys. So what happened with the stupid Harpy? She's put in that squall ability, and that's been she's the squall reflecting back to her, and she's basically becoming blind and can do range damage. Cause that's effects of the squall, shutting down archers. So what next for you in the Canstrop? You finish with the build. 46 hours was 46 hours was quite good. It's still like you say took your week or more playing for 5-6 hours per day. But it is looking at time wise it's like way better than 120 hours. Like thrice better even. Almost. Yeah. Speaking of almost, we have a new emote. We have almost emote. ready and ready to be used anytime, anytime necessary. Yeah, DPS was bad before. Buffs, Curious Sword has like over 500. It was buffs over 700, 700 if you recall. But a jump run attack, like it's a 4 attacks and comes out faster, and stamina cost doesn't feel as bad. The big weapons are all about staggering on DPS, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, you saw how I fought the Blade of Michaela, Malenia. After practicing for 8 hours, I came to conclusion the best way to deal with this is like first phase. I'm just doing all in stagger attacks, like stagger her with charge attacks, and doing as much stagger as possible, getting that critical damage on, and just to get like very fast through that first phase, and it actually was working quite well for me. Okay, guys, let's switch out for damage reflection here for this guy. 14k, not good. 16k. Oh, no health. 16k, okay. Didn't saw more than 16k, unfortunately. But yeah, a new emote. A new emote I showed to the chat already. It's almost dodge. The battle jar Alexander from Elder Ring, right? He's missing a little bit of portion of his body, because he's almost dodge, but he's staying in like like nothing happened, like a true champion should. With the almost dodge. And why it's related to me? Because my real name also Alexander. Yeah, I already started my new new build. I already cleared the town to Morn Castle and out the Khalid. I need to kill a few of the toughest enemies, the dragons, Desperate, etc., and then time to Margaret. But what did build? What did I build about? Mission this. Yeah, there's also a Rangosin and Azenot, the Ukrainian. The Richard with our national flag. What, you not really have stairs? I'm shocked. I built and feel misleaded. Well, I mean, you could have googled, guys. You have googled. I have my real name for a while in if you Google Austerus, I believed. But yeah, a new mod. So there's actually only one slot left for a mod. Do you know what we miss? What we missing? Like all important emotes are here, right? No challenge, almost dodge, blind, a fool, and of course the crown jewel of supreme intelligence. Maybe gonna keep that. There's also okay, so we have 5 slots for animated emotes, but I already struggling with my with my artistic senses. Already struggling with normal emotes. You know, if like I will be able myself to complete these animated emotes. Need a professional to do such, and I don't have like cash for professionals. Not right now. Those 5 slots gonna wait for like until better days. But yeah, meanwhile we get into the labyrinth. Didn't saw any Toxicus the murderer as of yet. Haven't found Toxicus in the catacombs either. The Athenians catacombs, so we good? Potentially. Well, this is dead end or not? I need a GG and a Reaper mod. Isn't there's like those kind of mods?
Your inventory is full.
Is it like there's already a standard mod for that somewhere? Can I do something with my space here?
You can't hold anymore.
Oh, can't hold anymore. Gold. How should I talk? Really? Can I really not hold it? Is really the thing? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Look at this, you can hold it. Inventory management. Got this. Maybe greedy mod. Okay, greedy mod is good. I don't have idea for it yet, since you say that it does look good, huh? I died so many times to the greed. Need that. Yeah, it's rare this Tetris skills came in handy. The Tetris was my like a real first like handheld console I ever had when I was a child. Well, since then I didn't have any other handhelds that, you know. They saying they're the new handhelds like Steam Deck or something, released like just recently. I wonder how it's like different from Tetris. Is this much of difference? Richard has many back on his back. That will be cool if I can animate it, right? I don't think I can do like it is in you know, like it needs to be animated, yeah. A stationary picture, just one cut for it. There's some black and white stripes. Why? It does look like black and white. Does look like a prison outfit or something. You know, old prison outfit. Taking loot is not a crime, alright? It's not a crime, but my well-deserved privilege. Yeah. Old school prison outfit. I disagree with on this. Like I say, it doesn't sound like this should be a crime. It's not a crime if I never got caught. Never. I also a follower of the god of loot, and well, he's saying taking and looting in a game is not a crime at all. Loot more. Pray for the loot of God for better loot. And every loot in a game is absolutely for sure is your deserved reward and your personal property that you haven't carried yet to your stash or something like that.
You can't carry anymore.
Oh, I can carry the spear.
You can't hold anymore.
Oh no, oh no. My Tetris skills will not help again to carry the spear, unfortunately. There's some elite bringing on.
You have no more room.
Oh no, like... Okay, I'm not gonna shop. I'm not gonna shop.
You
I
have
can-
no more room. You have no more room.
I can't even... Oh, I can't even take those relics. That's how bad my situation with space. Oh, okay, okay.
You have no more room.
Oh, shattered game. Did I know there's no more room? The game keeps saying me. Okay, boss fight, boss fight. Should be easy or not? Let's see. He did crit hit me twice, right? But his overall damage wasn't
You
good.
can't carry anymore.
But I need to carry this. That can be true. Yeah, I need to carry the silence sword. Absolutely must. Okay, Telkin next. Let's do this. There's one more. Please they killing themselves decently fast. But let's see what about this Telkin guy. Come on, coward. 800, 300. I guess 3900, that's better. This rally. Give me a little bit more damage reflection. Oh my god, that guy just healed himself. 62, 5400, 9600. Okay, that's better. Show me more of this 9600. 38, and he's dead. It took some time, but not as long as the Hydra fight, not even close to.
Your inventory is full. You have no more
You-
room.
You just...
Your inventory is full.
All those relics. Oh well, that was all for the Egypt act, right? No challenge. But yeah, no challenge, but our health dropping down here and there quite fast, since no health regen anymore.
Greetings, traveler.
So we need to use more health potion in the process. Let's sell the stuff.
Hurry. The monsters will be here. What do you want? Quick,
Sold,
before I pick up.
Physical damage, sold. Sold, sold. That's we're not selling. That's Essence of Chaos. Selling all of this shit. So we have the Silence, the level 42 sword is 132 base damage. Does have a little bit of attack speed, 17%, which is good, but not as good as like any Fate sword of that level. Alright. The new build is basically a phase caster build, so similar to my battle matches, 2 stars build with vigor and faith. However, I'm considering dropping vigor a bit at this time to get more mind. Mind is mana, right? The battle mage melee spells were quite inexpensive. The face, not much, and I want to cast a bit more. So I'll see if I can manage with a base mind, and if not, decide then what to do. Also, like, there's another interesting thing I saw like when watching your checking out your screenshot. You have the eagle, the summon the eagle thing on your quick cast menu. What? I really was using the shameful shameful summoning ability. Oh, come on, mate. But yeah, the face as build it does seems like it have the summoning, the buffing your summons. It does like look like it's gonna do something for them as well, right? Okay, health regen level 15. Now we're just selling this. Minus reduction to requirements. I think we're just selling this as well. Level 37.
Bye.
Let's put this into storage.
Where is that lazy boy? Oh, hello.
So we have so far we have 5 items.
That's it, we're out of space.
5 items and continuing moving forward. I'm not gonna look for a scarab here. I do have like all the scarab pots already for 1 relic.
It's not that sword was my father.
I'm not gonna looking for a golden scarab here specifically in the Egypt. So we're gonna skip him. Yeah, should make going through this area a little bit faster in that regard. We did spend like less than an hour, less than 2 hours, as you say. We started in 49 minutes or something, or 44 minutes, and this is right now 2 hours and 31 minutes. So like around hour and 40 minutes for previous act. It does feel slower than on that difficulty. Let me say that. How is it? Yeah, the weapon wise, there's a weapon later that a straight sword that does pure holy damage. However, for Ash, I'll be using the dual broadswords. They do substantial more damage than the rapier. From 615 to versus low 500s, and are easy to use. Also provide a different damage type as the flame scales with faith, and there's a couple of cool fire ashes. Wait, the flame scales with faith? I saw this was magic damage. Intelligence. I still yet to know like what the arcane arcane stats doing for your character. I need to hit a wiki someday. Wait, did we got a side quest from this guy? There's no side quest over here. Oh mine. Oh mine. Yeah, I forgot that we need to explore a little bit more here because of the side quest. Jeez. Let's see, anyone here? Nope. There's no the guy with a side quest. Already check this area more or less. Nope. Oh, don't tell me that I need to go all around, all the way back here. Because the guy whose actual side quest was in this area. Oh my god, he's definitely here, is it? Good job, well done. 5 minutes wasted. Need to pick up the sword as well. That's what usually happens when you train to rush to the level. Also, I'm not just sneaker shop like quite early today. Doesn't mean that's your holidays ended for you. Are you back to work again?
I thank the gods that you are here. I have done everything I could to keep the beasts from the
The
library.
Moor
But now these
Crawlers.
things are everywhere, even in our archives below.
Yeah, don't need those guys. Very common loot and not a very good one. If you look at both my previous builds, you would have seen both have a spirit. And Izu has a top spirit like Mimic. They are thematic. My last build was a Barbarian Berserker, his companion was a Hawk. And like yourself, I put a little more thought into the black background. Yeah, a visual or the character set for me as part of making a build. I mean, you have a luxury. I didn't have a luxury for that in my previous build because I was just like concentrating more on the stats, right? More stats, better build. For this current build, I mean, maybe I put a little bit thought in visuals, maybe not. Hard to tell. But definitely not like relying too much on the stats of my armor anymore. Right, and not relying on that anymore. So that's like at least something of the progress on that department. But in general, you know, I don't really care about visuals that much. As long as we can perform our objectives, complete our objectives, we good. Now there's skeletal darts. Skeletal darts. 10% chance for 57 reduction to enemy health. Not the biggest one, but that's a potential one. If you don't have any vitality resistance, you're gonna get 57 health of you gone with one hit. But if you actually have vitality resistance and negative numbers, you can get you one shotted with that skeleton darts easily. Okay, so those ghosts are dealing that damage reflection that much to themselves. Here as well on legendary difficulty as it was for epic. It was like 37 damage or something and on average. Not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna use my potion of experience here meanwhile. Also, like, why the hawk for a barbarian? I mean, the barbarian girl was like talking something about using a hawk, right? We cheered her with the hawk and stuff, but I feel like the lion. You should have a lion, like that the boss before the final one. You should have like a lion as a companion. Okay, this guy not doing much of a damage reflection back to himself. There's 4900. That's about all. He's dead. Slowly but surely. Yeah, you play how you like, they can stop saying. I'm very much a power gamer, but I no longer feel the need in Souls to be totally efficient. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can do you can do fine without like most efficient gear. I just build as efficiently as I can, stat wise, with a concept of the build. Among armor wise, like honestly, could more percentage defense really make a difference. Well, the only fight that actually was the percentage was like making some difference. It was for me the fight with the millennia, alright. Which I was like more of doing the heavy attacks, and I was doing more of like trading her health for some attacks. Training my health and my resistances actually were helping me quite a bit against slashing attacks, against piercing attacks. an overall percentage of those resistances were helping. There were some fights in, that I was surviving with 1 health or
There's
10
something
health or
it is
something
rumored that
due to my high resistances. So that did happen to me on couple of occasions, and I was leading to winning the fight. Not gonna lie about that. But overall, I do feel like I'm playing more careful. I don't know, more efficient without relying on the face tanking more. I actually needed to go to kill those guys. Yeah. There's absolutely no reason to kill those bandits. They didn't even have a loot on them. So we're doing a side quest nonetheless. So a little bit of experience. Speaking of experience, when about to hit a level 69. Oh my god. The hiccup. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, level 69. A great level. One of the best. Yeah, Necrosop saying overall, for me it's like more fun if my build has a background of sorts. I look both cool and like the type of build it is. The max efficiency road gets boring. It's just another limitation on how you play, since certain gear are like clearly superior or and thus will get used over and over. But I mean, it doesn't really matter what kind of gear you're using. Yes, there's superior gear that's gonna be used over and over, but if you just using another gear with lower stats, that means you don't really care about those stats to begin with, right? You just don't really care about stats, and doesn't make any difference to your actual performance, right? More or less. So basically, what I'm saying, the 46 hours you spend on your previous build, it could be even 40 hours if you didn't spend those 6 hours trying to look cool, trying to find gear and gear yourself just to look cool, watching in the mirror, creating the character. It could be even more efficient. And we all know it probably wasn't like 6 hours you spent on creating your characters. Yeah, it could be like even 8, if not more. Isn't that right? Okay, this harp is not killing themselves fast. Not at all. Let's group up the crocodiles for onslaught. Yeah, dead. Have a mirror, arcane mirror buff. Or at least I had. So it's good increase of my DPS, or cleaning speed rather to say.
It is too much. Have you heard? I won't even.
Save the fountain, and those crocodiles actually can be dangerous for this build. Don't have that much of piercing resistance right now. I mean, it's not negative, but it's 55. Let's see. Yeah, some very dangerous crocodile. This one already dealt some damage. Maybe I should even use the Colossus form over here. Yeah, let's be for the safest, for the sake of my sanity and my honor. Let's use the Colossus form. This guy's dealing quite a bit of damage. And that's all of them. I'm gonna be level up.
You are the winner.
I don't have any skills to put the skill points on, so we just go in, moving faster. I do have something to put my attribute points to use, like more defense ability, 850. So if I put all the 17 points into my dexterity, 868 defensive ability. Is it gonna give me a 68 defensive?
Hail Imhotep was not hurt.
Not that much, not that much. And 800 sapphires, alright. So gonna run this act at least with 800. There's stop saying I do all my builds theory crafting outside the game. There's a build planner and a damage calculation as well. Calculators. So by the time I start a new character, I already know what my stats will be, what weapons, talisman I need, and of course the fashion I will be wearing. I mean, but this still count as turrets. I mean, you're doing outside the game or inside the game, but you're still spending the time on it, right? You're still spending the time on it. So you just can't like, and you can use the time to play the game, right? You can't trick me here. Not gonna happen. I mean, okay, so it's gonna influence your 46 hours more or less, right? You spend in a game, right? That's not gonna change in that regard, but it's still a time spent. Speaking of amulets, I saw that you were wearing 3 amulets. I was having on my stagger build myself, right? The add 3 amulet, that the jar amulet, and what the stamina amulet. But what was the last one, right? Something for DPS. It was the jump attack or something. Like I did.
That was a bit close for the most part.
Okay, jump attack. All right, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even consider that one. I only like started doing jump attack at the later game on my build. I was like wearing the one that restoring more health, right, with a flask, 20% more health with a flask. So that was my thing. Yeah, you probably spend a couple of hours playing before planning before planning. Time-wise, honestly, not sure if I can lower that 46. The run had almost no issue apart from the fire giant. Also, I was very surprised that the fire giant. I did kill him in my second attempt. It wasn't a problem at all for me, especially if you compare to that blasted Rod Dragon I fought before going for the village, right, in the previous stream. The Fire Giant was easy. Yes, like we are dealing quite well. We weren't killing him fast. I think I was like only managing to get like 1 attack, maybe sometimes 2 attacks when when he rolled back or something. Okay, we do need some lupine claws here, do we? We do. Let's grab that. Someone's sent frequent here. I don't think it'll be good. We'll take it nonetheless. Yeah, okay, so the jump attack could be swapped for the crit boost, damage up at full health or the Arch skill damage boost. Also stamina talisman could be swapped out for those as well. I use the damage up at full health a lot when just clearing the zones, as it boosts all attack types. If I lost health, I swap it for like health on the kill, etc. Jump was mostly for bosses and okay, yeah. I can't get like a jump attack right now yet with the gamepad. Not used to the gamepad that much to perform jump attack efficiently. It was easy to do like a back on a keyboard at the end of the run after I spent 100 hours playing. In fact, I was the jump attack I was only started using on Millennia, right, Blade of Mikila. And since then I was starting using them more.
Brave what? May Horus God.
Right guys, meanwhile we had Memphis already. The damage, the incoming damage from those enemies does look even more than from even more from enemies on Grisact, right? Obviously.
Pardon me. I am afraid Uno's story is...
Let's go and turn in this Rakotis quest. Meanwhile, maybe some sell some loot.
My sword. I should warn you.
Those guys still fighting. But yeah, back. Oh my god, it's so cold. You just can't imagine, guys, how cold it is. It's saying my windows at least saying that we have the whole 13 degree outside, 13 Celsius, but
I am.
back in the days, well, a week ago when it was 9 degree, it was way warmer.
I am that if our authorities. Some trouble.
No kidding here.
Well, look, a mighty warrior from foreign lands.
Okay,
I'm
Essence
sure
of
you will find
Sticks,
just what you are
that
looking
we got
for.
from a quest reward, did we? Intelligence and energy, armor, person resistance, stand resistance, intelligence. I'm gonna keep this amulet, like, maybe it will have some uses later in the game. This we put into storage. Sold. Lightning, okay, sold, and sold.
Always welcome.
Let's get out of here. We got the 2 side quests. Using the Gate of Swings because it's leading into a side quest. Right. Yeah, also would use the damage up, the full health as Ash damage up when facing at least all as the bosses. Would get boosted by buff and would destroy elites. It does massive damage, pancakes a lot of enemies, and after 1-3 I would stagger for a crit. Terrorize invaders, elites, and lesser bosses, like a humanoid, jail bosses, etc. Has also good on actual bosses just to carry mana into the damage. Well, it's the full health, damage on full health buff will definitely wouldn't work for me since I was face tanking a lot and still do. So it's like out of the picture. I mean, it's, you're saying it's like helping with those elites to get stagger faster, but I just face tanking and stagger them anyway, and trade for like my health. No problem. In fact, I didn't have that much of a problem with the elites, do I? And the stagger build. I can't remember I did. Okay, Shrine of Thorns is a good one for me. Those beetles doing like no damage reflection to themselves gonna take ages to kill them, so we're gonna pass on that. They don't doing the dot damage, right? And dot damage like not critting back. So we just they're doing this normal damage reflection on themselves. Basically 100% something. If you pancake the target and just use it over and over, you don't get hit. So, but I will. You underestimated my ability to get hit against Rap. Okay, so look at the damage reflection from the Ghost. 728, 26. Disastrous. Those are not a good targets for damage reflection build. Basically, you want to skip them every time when it's possible. I'm gonna kill the Dark Obelisk. Be gone. So decided to go for the bosses like first as usual before doing any other side quests. Some usual module of brandy here. I'm gonna kill an obelisk. But no loot. Well, you know, problem usually means taking lots of damage. Obviously, I get hit all the time, but I don't see it as a success if a random mob drain me of all heals during the level. Well, the random mod never drained me of all heals during the level. It never happened. I think it's never happened. Did it, guys? I'm not so bad to lose all the health to the random mob. Unless it's like super elite mob or something. A secret elite mob. Let's call it that. 70. Okay, oh my god, this is gonna take a little bit to kill these shrines. Well, let's pull the guys really doing a damage reflection when I'm trying to kill the stuff. Okay, 2700, not a bigger damage reflection from those boys, but still enough to kill. Still enough to kill. We're good. And last guy for the 700. Very well. Quest done. Didn't have my potion of experience as always. Because so I've seen you use all heals to kill one elite, and I have to go back to Grace. Anyway, Lion Claw is a good way to take or minimal damage against elites if you have stagger build. I don't know about that. Where's evidence? Do you have any evidence, or just like you saw something that nobody saw, not even I remember that Nicholas dropped? We need evidence here, you know, like maybe some clip or something. But there's no such a thing, is it? Oh, this guy's not killing themselves fast. This is a random event. There's not supposed to be as many of the flaming skeletons here as you saw there.
monsters have broken in here. They must be stopped. If they defile Pharaoh's sarcophagus, terrible things will happen.
Okay, monsters must be stopped. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Alright. Not important message. 6k damage reflected from a zombie. Oh, that's a good sign. Those guys doing low damage reflection, so we're skipping on them. It's 300, 100 from archers. I wish how the hells. And we should kill those guys no problem, I think. Or more or less no problem. As zombies, dead. Okay. Okay, we're good. Is that? There's one more side quest. And we're here and we're out from this area. Oh no, okay, never mind. There's another side quest. Yeah, that missing browser. It's also in the vicinity. Oh, look at the damage. Well, this is Cerberus bite. Okay, Cerberus bite here bleeding damage on it. So that's probably the damage we took out of Cerberus bite, since like look at this, minus 60 bleeding resistance. In fact, I do need to do something with this bleeding resistance, because those enemies, the Sobex enemies from Eternal Embers with huge bleeding damage, they just gonna wreck me. Let's get out of here, back to Giza. Back to Giza. Ignore those boys. Here to the side quest. Basically, Microsoft saying the main takeaway is that I use the skills more than you. I'm sure you have like finally seen the light of Phalanx Dagger. Did I? Did I? I did use it on that gargoyle fight, which I didn't kill yet. Speaking of which, it was a good tactic, but I didn't like using it on any of normal enemies or elite enemies most of the time. I mean, I should use it more often, because I have that talisman for health and mana if I crit. Should do it more often. You're casting it all the time once you finally realize you could crit with it. I can't remember what you're saying. I can't remember it every time. I did use it on the gargoyle. That was every time, but not in normal fights.
No, stay back.
Gonna use it more often, I'm sure. But yeah, like you're saying, strength has some good one, like a crag blade to increase stagger of attacks, and lion claw for raw damage, and to pancake targets and the tiger man or lion man guy or earthquake for invaders, and to finish bosses with a mighty roar. They also add some variety to the combat, makes each build feel more distinct if you try and use different ones. You know, that's actually give me idea. What about the close quarter build, like the
It's dead.
gauntlets build? Or like even bare-handed build. Sounds cool. Or maybe we're gonna try it after this build, after Arcane Duelist. A Blendstone Poker. Rather to say. Yeah, so that's like that increased stagger attack. I actually like was looking for that increased stagger attack throughout my amulets. If you remember when we fought the Blade of Makila, I was for some reason I saw it on some amulets, but it wasn't the case. So like I really wanted to use it as well. But I couldn't use it on my grafted blade, and I wanted it. I wanted that charge attack on my bastard sword, so it didn't end checking the ability in the end. There's a several claws, stabbing daggers, and cutlasses, but range is obviously bad. So we couldn't like find it irritating. I already find it very irritating with my rapier, honestly. It's like fighting those dragons. But yeah, when I was saying melee build, I was talking about claws, not the daggers. The daggers is me associated more like with backstabbing build, right? So it's potentially something I can check on my next build. But well, yeah, the Blundstone Poker, the Arcane Duelist, we're gonna play with it a little bit more.
My plans, I was bound this way.
My aim currently to get it under
staying
100
here.
hours.
Once I went into the... I'd take my hide over some...
We're gonna finish the Titan Quest build here, I guess, like way faster than...
It's true that things are bad.
I feel like we're gonna finish two Titan Quest build here before I finish that build for Elder Ring. Like no exaggeration. Speaking of which, there's a Manticore fight right here, and the Angrid was saying what the boss was giving me the most trouble. I was saying that the High Priestess of Fire, right, was a troublesome epic difficulty to kill because she was dealing no damage reflection to herself at all. But the Manticore was also like very slow. It was as slow as it just press random button for some reason. Jesus Christ. Ash? Okay, that's what's happening. I meant to press map here. Okay. Yeah, but that Manticore fight on epic difficulty was like super slow, absolutely disastrous slow. So let's see how fast it's faster on legendary. I hope it's faster, so I don't have any bleeding resistance. I do have my Titan Colossus form and Scroll of Primal Chaos to back me off a little bit. Open the chest, please. Negarsobsen, yeah, but there's a stabbing daggers, the Cathars, in the same class of the fist weapons, so there is no daggers class. Like if you made it the fist build, you would possibly want to double with the damage buffs weapon, but also to increase DPS and make the most of the attack speed. The only real plus of the class is lightweight, so you can wear heavy armor and also won't need as much endurance to do so. Also, weapons usually use less stamina as well, so you can use them fast and furious. Okay guys, meanwhile Titan Quest to get into the boss fight here, and then more importantly Manticore fight. I would need to use the perfect block on Manticore, I think. The finally perfect block was here like for quite a long. We will find its uses. So I can use it every 10 seconds. Well, maybe not. It can save me some time. It can win me sometimes if I get hit by that brilliant damage attack, the pawn attack. Okay, this guy doing a lot of damage to myself. 16 damage. Okay, retaliation, 16k. But that was a lot of damage to my health. And 2 legendaries. Oh, 1. Should be 2, is it? The Diamond Shield, it's a good one. I did use on a couple of my builds and a lot of, especially early on. It doesn't look there's any other. So let's go and kill Manticore. Manticore, guys. Back to Fayoum, have another side quest to turn in.
It's true.
Oh, never mind. I didn't have the side quest to turn in because I never killed the bandit chief. Okay. Nobody told me. They dealt a lot of damage here as well. Okay, the bandit chief is not a problem. Yes, you know, like what? I'm gonna put more dexterity points into my attribute points into my dexterity. I want this defensive ability. It does look at enemy critting more often here, so like, gonna leave 5 points here, maybe 4 points. That's gonna give me an additional 52 defensive ability. Maybe that's gonna help, maybe not that much. Hopefully that's gonna help. So like ideally I want a 900 or even 1k defensive ability. Yeah, well, idea. If you're talking about ideally, the ideal will be 1100 defensive ability for any builds at the end of like legendary difficulty. 1100, but that will be no possible, impossible even for this guy. So we need to make do with whatever we have right now. Use my Colossus form more often. It's 320 seconds to charge. Yeah. Maybe use my scrolls of Primal Chaos more often in that regard. Okay. We got some poison damage from this guy. Not much of a damage reflection from that. And no worms. They're okay if like they attacking me. Like that guy should dealt 11k. 11k damage reflected to himself. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that. gonna use my quick recovery here. I'm not sure it's still helping, right? It still can block the damage, so quick recovery definitely helping. Is that like I say, the quick recovery for this build, because you have the shield with a low block chance to begin with, only 35%, but quick recovery only giving me as much as like 80% of block chance here. So not every attack getting blocked. Okay guys, so yeah, Manticore need to dodge her pawn attack. Need to be very careful. She did on 5k damage reflecting back. Okay, that's fucking what we need to dodge. Okay, let's do Colossus form. Colossus form, so we can face down this. 500. Okay, 1500. Dodge that. Okay, dodge. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, we good. We good. Okay, dodge that. So she should kill it. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't as painful as the Hydra fight. We actually, like, I think even if it, we did face down a couple of that pawn attacks with the bleeding damage, but he didn't die. So that wasn't as dangerous as I was imagined it will be. I did use my perfect block a couple of times. I did panic a couple of times as well. But overall we good. No challenge. Yeah, I almost dodged those first 2 attacks to begin with. And we can get out of here. Yeah, back to Fayum, turn in a quest, and then back to Memphis.
Isnu? I've had my time.
So we have the Missing Browsem High Priester quest. That's all the side quest. Back to Memphis. Nothing to do here.
Everything, perhaps.
In fact, like I don't, for some reason, I was so panicked that I turned off my trance of empathy here as well. On that Manticore fight. No wonder we've been doing that much damage deflection.
Shall I with this staff? Ah, the Eye of Chaos.
What?
Well, like the panic is it happening. It happened to me sometimes. So nothing new. Okay, sold all of this. We have a couple of items to put into storage. I was thinking, just gonna sell all the superior potions and leave the divine potions be, right? Let's make way more sense.
Always welcome.
It's better health, restoration, more health restored.
I can hold that for you.
Cannot put my lootery here, meanwhile. Yeah, so we got like the Cerberus Bite raid, we got Lacerian Greaves, we got the Simmer Clory and Essence of Sticks, and we got the Deimos. In the meantime, is all? Let's look like all.
Good day then.
Looks like all, and 3 bars away from level 70 here. More attribute points for me.
Why, this had you not already?
There's also the main quest that's gonna give me attribute points. So are we good? Doing just fine. In fact, you know what I'm thinking about? Are we gonna go after we finish with Egypt run, with Egypt act? I think we're gonna go and try to farm for better Isle scale armor on legendary difficulty. Like really, gonna grab my one of my characters and really gonna go and farm it. Yeah, that's. I need more resistances. I need more elemental resistance. I need more piercing. I need more bleeding resistance here after all. To survive on higher acts. So yeah, let's finish this Egypt act and go farm a little bit. Never thought I gonna say it, but I did say it. We're gonna farm, guys. But in that regard, I never thought I gonna farm in real life. Right? Like farm in growing stuff, plants in the fields. I mean. But the situation as it is. Did harvest some apples today. Well, on the weekends. Apples. Unfortunately, my beans, most of my beans I was growing, got rotted because there was a lot of rains, and in the past 3 weeks, a lot of rains, and the temperature was sometimes in minus degree of Celsius at night. Right, it's like mountain region, more or less. Did I just hear the F word? Yeah. Talking about farming in real life and in Titan Quest. That F word. It was like actually akin to F word for me for a long time here. But yeah, the plan is to farm the Isle scale armor. So what we need first of all, we need the boots with 500 damage reflection instead of 200. That's gonna help me like with my cleaning speed. And second of all, we need some better gear with actual like resistances, like elemental resistance, maybe piercing, maybe even poison resistance. If there's a poison resistance, I can replace legendary the Plumelash over here are giving me poison resistance. Better helmet potentially. Will be our aim. But first, yeah, we're gonna finish this Egypt. I actually don't have my potion. Can move? What the heck? I think I stuck here. Yeah, I got stuck. There was a chest. That trapped me. But anyway, there's a ship, so I'm gonna grab the potions from the city. This build relying on potion I've experienced quite a bit to get to this the minimum level up experience, as we're usually gonna get from just killing everything.
Can I be of help?
Yeah, please, legendary potion of experience.
Thank you.
That which they call Neb Kemi's courage.
Get the potion and get the portal, very important. Doesn't look like we're missing anything of the buff bar if we don't. Good to go, good to go. Okay, there's zombie elite. Let's go and provoke him. Oh, okay. he did kill himself with one hit of the zombie elite, so his potential was like a huge damage, but I didn't saw the number. What? That was fun. Let's put down those boys as well. 12k, okay, 12k damage reflections from that statue, dude. Okay. Getting some vitality damage from the priest here. Is that for good? Okay, I'm gonna wait for the switches here. They're still keeping, okay, so they killing themselves decently fast, right? But if you compare this cleaning speed to my cleaning speed on the previous build, which was tier 1 build, right? The Pilgrim build, like I mentioned, it was actually one of the best builds. I think it will be like one of the best builds in the game currently. But yeah, like that's absolutely slow. Killing them here absolutely in a slow motion compared to previous build. However, like I say, we're gonna see a difference when we reach that Hades Act, when we reach the Ragnarok Act. We're gonna see a different difference in cleaning speed, I think. I really hope that cleaning speed not gonna be like not gonna work vice versa, you know, like the enemy gonna kill me fast instead of me killing them fast. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get like more damage from the enemies, that's for sure. So need to work on these resistances, maybe health. Alright, we're gonna go for a main quest here right away. Yeah, there's nothing else I'm interested in. Except for loot. Nothing else here to do. Can kill those guys fast. A rally for additional damage reflection, please. And Shrine of Experience. Yeah. More experience, more means like more levels, means more points, attribute points to spend on my defensive ability or health. Yeah, it would be ideal to reach like 10k health, but we already have like more than I usually have on any like well, normal melee builds. Night K. 7,500. That's like our comfortable number for any zero death builds. Obviously, we're gonna get more if you like playing for pet build with Nature Mastery than Heart of the Oak, getting you up to 12k, sometimes even more. Let's kill those boys. 10k damage reflection, yes. There's 14k. Let's loot the chest area. And that's gonna take ages. Alright. Yeah, like he's trying to fight me barehanded. Oh, trying to. Anyway, guys, boss fight the Talkin, and he also was like very slow killing himself on the epic difficulty. Will it be better now? Get to rally. Okay, maybe it's better now. Good, bring it on. Achievement unlocked, Strength of Atlas. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, what? Am I seeing that right? Strength of Atlas, finally guys, achievement done. Hit the enemy for 100k damage. That's been this fire sinker right here, the light sinker, whatever. He was doing that much for damage, is it? Wait a minute. But it didn't got me on my greatest damage dealt over here. I got the achievement, but it not showing here in the greatest damage. What the heck? Really? Oh well. I mean, maybe I just killed him like before his. I don't know like what happened there. Why is there no achievement? No, I mean there's achievement, but no greatest damage dealt. Stat. Interesting. Oh well.
You found them truly. These are.
Got some stuff. Guar. Fire damage levels 37. It could be okay actually. This have into one attack speed and casting speed 51%. It's actually okay for a fire damage builds. I like it. Yeah, not bad.
You defeated the Telki? There, the gates are open.
Defeated the Talkin, no challenge, old man. There are 2 skill points and level up. So we have 13 skill points that I can use on anything. Nice. Get a loot. I mean, I was hoping we were gonna get this achievement on this particular build. I was hoping that gonna happen. But I was hoping it gonna happen, or I was thinking it gonna happen like late in the game. Maybe in Ragnarok Act. Nope. Apparently we did it We just did it in Grease Act. No challenge. And we're about to finish the Grease Act and do a little bit of farming afterwards. A hero monster kill? There was a hero among this rabble? Apparently there was. Maybe he wasn't a strong hero. Didn't even notice him. Kill this guy. Yeah. Can kill the small ones. Can I? Okay, we do have a shrine of thorns here, so this is gonna be a little bit faster killing those guys. Still not fast enough. Look at this. Yeah. It's maybe still not fast enough. Let's get out. Now good. More beetles with no damage at all. And here's the final boss fight for the act, more or less. Oh my god, there's so many beetles. I don't care about you guys. Get lost. Show me the boss. $93 damage reflected. What, really? 86? Okay, there's 5300. That's better. But overall, he did kill himself as slow as a Talkin, more or less. So, I mean, not very fast. Not as slow as the Hydra. So far, the Hydra fight was the slowest one we had with the boss. But on the other hand, we survived it. 0 deaths, no problem. Not even like, you know, not even make me panic or something.
Buy in. There is no time to spare.
Let's sell the loot here. This is health regen, cold resistance, level 40. I think I'm selling this. Vitality damage and attack damage converted to health. I'm gonna keep this one for now. I'm gonna keep it. You know, the scarab relic, the golden scarab relic. Open your some opportunity to put to use this kind of green items, and so we can put the scarab relic on it and get some +2 to all skills or more, or +1 to all skills, or some additional damage or something. So that did open some possibilities.
Best of luck.
Okay, let's go actually and put these items into storage and talk about what change we brought to legendary version of the build. Right, I'm gonna go after that and farm on my different character, farm for the better I'll scale armor.
Bye.
Accidentally brought an item.
Just careful where you put everything.
But yeah, first of all, starting with the loot. Today in this 3 hours basically, because I spent like around 40 minutes to just switching my gear. So basically in 3 hours we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 items. Not a bad result. Could be better, could be worse, of course. So what changed for the build? What changed with the build? There were some items that we replaced. First of all, I replaced my weapon. Right, I replaced my weapon. Instead of the one that was giving me a health regen, I got the sword with some more elemental resistances and +1 to all skills. Why +1 to all skills? Before we had a +4 to all skills with a legendary crystal of Erebus and with Aphrodite's favor before, but now we have only +3 to all skills because I replaced this crystal of Erebus for the +1 +2 to all skills. I replaced it with some resistances, which was better things. We also replaced the ring here with the one with the legendary demon blood for 80% vitality resistance. Before this, we had a reflection ring with 29% constant damage reflection. So we like remove that one. And artifact, we got the same arcane mirror, but we have, instead of health regen, we have elemental resistance right now. All of that to compensate of my lack of resistances for the build. We did forgone all of the health regeneration. We had around 450 health regeneration, epic difficulty. We don't have absolutely no health regeneration right now, more or less. Right, no health regeneration, but we have more resistances. We just need to sacrifice that health regeneration. So yeah. For those resistances, we replace it all of those wines, legendary wine grows with the health regen, replaces them for other pieces with like this one piercing resistance, legendary rigid caparez, so this one, well, actually bleeding resistance, but a little bit of health regen. This one with poison resistance, and like you saw, we have this elemental piercing, poison, vitality resistance with Crystal of Erebus. Alright. The shield actually, the one thing that didn't change today is the shield. Have the same stuff on the shield. Also, we spend a lot of attribute points today to put them to reach 90k health, and we put a lot of points in the dexterity to get 800 or 852 right now defensive ability, because our previous 600 wasn't that good at all. Wasn't doing
We
a
need
things that
another
we need
camel.
for it. Okay, yeah, that's like for what changes for the build. Skill wise, like nothing changed at all. We have certain skills unused. We're done with defensive and dream mastery over here, like a long time ago. Yeah, let's go and farm a little bit. We want what we want to farm is some isles. So, like I say, first of all, we want the better boots with 500 damage reflection instead of 200, and potentially some. But those boots are gonna give me better dodge chance. So we have 67 a chance to avoid projectiles, but we're gonna get more, which is also good for me. But yeah, we want also some legendary versions of this.